We should rank them. We're not gonna do the boring shit where like we rank them on hitbox. We'll rank them like how much each character can use them and how broken it is when they use them. There you go. Let's rank the bad ones first. Who are the bad ones? Like Elflet's one is bad, but I feel like her as a mixed character just has more use for it because she naturally goes high and low a lot more. But it's definitely one of the worst. Is there someone that's worse? The least useful one is maybe Amelia. The only situation where you would want to use 5D with Amelia is like... It's like after 2K. Yeah, and we're not talking about 5D as a combo tool. We're talking about 5D as like a mix-up tool. Most 5Ds are really good. Most of them are really fucking good. Baiken's probably the least useful one. After that. Johnny's is like bad too, but there is a little bit of merit in using it again after 2K. It has better range than the others. Okay, now we gotta start listing the mediocre ones. Dude, I think Anji is probably the worst character with a 5D that still is able to combo off it, like normally. Because it just has pathetic range, but it should still probably be like lowest B. Testament can also combo. It's probably Sin. Sin's 5D is technically good, but like the overhead is just much harder to see. Although having both is really good. I think we'll put them there. Yeah, Testament's good too. I'll probably put Testament here. Because it's good. No, I'll put Eno here. And then Testament. Eno's is really far, but she just doesn't need it. It's only good after 2K as well. But it's really good after 2K, so... Because she has a low special too. Pod is probably here. Pod is super active though, so it is very good. It's also really hard to react to be fair. And he can use it during the super. No, Golu's 5D is actually really fucked up. They just suck. They just suck. It's actually all skill levels of hard to see. It's really hard to see. Because the orange around him comes out later and shit like that too. And he does a fuck ton of things standing, so you can't look at him standing. He has like a 18 frame low or something. Or no, 22 frame low or something. I forget how fucking slow his low is. What frame it hits. But he has standing lows. He has broken conversions of him. Yes, and Gold Lewis can do drone into 5D as well. And if the wall is damaged, it will break. So yeah, it's actually really good. He actually has one of the best 5Ds. He's gonna be like the top, I think, of like the non-super broken ones. Like the non-special ones. Along with Faust. Let's make another tier of just like really good regular 5Ds, but they can't do anything. This is like Leia's 5D is fucked up. It's so hard to see. You're also looking for Swite all the time, which makes it better. Soul's here too. Soul's 5D is fucked up because the reward is just absurd. And the range is crazy. Kai is here too. Mei is here. It's better. It's just absurd reach. Axel's here just because of the reach. Has the actual best reach probably. I'll put Axel here though because it's not like his lows are not that good. Chip is probably here. Like Chip just gets a lot of opportunities to do 5D, and in the corner Chip can do ridiculous damage from 5D. Like it's still good enough for 5D for sure. And Chip has a gazillion other things you have to look for, so you can't ever react. Geo's probably here. The main problem with Geo is that it reaches very far, but if you can throw it after close slash every time because it moves forward. Bridget is like... Bridget's probably like here. It's like she can do some special things because of the yo-yo, but it's probably the weakest one that can like combo into it meterless. No, it'll be here. I think Ram is actually here because Ram gets the sword toss thing, which is just broken, and she has broken conversions of lows, and her 5D is among the hardest to see. She probably uses when you see Ram play now, they use 5D more than like these characters actually. But I think it's probably slightly worse. Bedman's also here. The 5D, like you get combo of it if you have the shit. Jacko is here because it's fucking like the conversion isn't amazing always, but it's still a really fucking good threat, and it's like really hard to see because of all the minion shit. So it's just a standing thing, and she has a bunch of other reaction checks you have to look for. Nago is here. He's also just like just super high. It's probably here actually. Just super far range, but doesn't have as many things that can go into it because he can't like dash normally. And then for S tier, it's just these three. I think that this is the tier ordering personally. Saldo, because he has the best conversions of it, he like does by far the most damage out of these characters from 5D meterless. Like his 5D damage is like the highest, not the highest, but like the second highest damage mix he has. And he can often do 5D in a way where it catches fuzzy jump. He can hide the input. The only problem with Saldo's 5D is that it's a relatively reactable animation. But honestly, a lot of these animations, except for like Asuka, are reactable in some way. It's just that we have more practice with Saldo. And yeah, like his hitbox is also ridiculous. Like it's a really good hitbox as well. Happy Chaos is like he can access 5D a lot, but especially now, it's like significantly worse. Like he's almost an like he probably should be an S- if I cared enough, right? Because his 5D just has a bunch of problems that these two don't. Where when you use the 5D, like you don't get a good combo a lot of the time. You don't like you're in range for a throw. It's way worse against backdash, all this shit. It's also way worse because the slum changes. Yeah. The gun, like the shot nerf, affects him hard too. Yeah, I'll just make it. Fuck it. I'll just make an S- or A+. It is also reactable, although it is hard. It is reactable. Asuka is the hardest one to block by far. By far. It's just like unreactable for the most part because of 6k. He also has a bunch of ways to hide his animation. He has 6H, which doubles as a reaction check, and then he gets a full combo of it a lot of the time, or is safe when he does it. Catches backdash, catches mash. Like, yeah. All right, that's it. Most underrated 5Ds is definitely Gold, Lewis, and Ram. Ram animation is so fucked up. Yeah, so you could just see like this is the animation you have to react to. By the time orange comes out, it's usually too late. And the problem is that what Asuka does, like a lot of his other animations, like this one he stands up during, right? And then all the spells, his skid animation, like if you dash and then stop, see how this has the same fucking animation as his 5D. Like I'll start the 5D now. Like it's really fucking hard to tell. And this is the same thing with Ram, where Ram's 5D, like, she's kind of covered by the source, obviously, and then you can also cover it with explosion. But this is the animation you have to react to. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to react to this? Like, she barely moves. It's such a broken 5D.